Welcome back to the reality, guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
What's going on, everybody?
Back to talk The Bachelor. This is season 29, episode 6. This is Grant season. Make sure you like, subscribe to your TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all at the reality, guys. All your Bachelor Nation coverage, all your ABC, all your reality TV coverage. Brian, it's going to be a quick one, guys. This is really just a status check. This was as straightforward of a hometowns as you can get. All the families were wonderful. I will say the same thing I've been saying all season. I think all the women are great. I think they actually casted really well, but there is just no juice. Zero juice in this season. I guess the only compliment I could give is I had zero idea who was going to be sent home tonight because it all seems like they have the exact same level of juice, aka boredom, in this whole thing. Look, just frankly, again, as straightforward as I literally just felt like, again, people are gonna be like, no duh, Bill, is what you're watching, but I felt like I just watched four random dates of people that are just meeting, and this was not significant enough for me. It just felt lifeless.
It reminded me of like Farmer Wants a Wife, like family meetups, where it like doesn't, it's just like basic, common, here's some questions. I like where it's going, blah, blah, blah. And you just knew where it was going once Dina didn't show her, like her family wasn't going to come on. It was like writing was on the wall. This didn't need to be 2 hours.
Yeah, I mean, we've been teased with that type of stuff before, right? I felt because of that, I was like, okay, maybe this is almost too obvious, right? And again, I don't blame people. We say this about all the
No.
shows that we cover. We don't blame people. They didn't choose to do this. It's not on them to have to acquiesce and be on a television show just to have this one out of four possibility. And then, frankly, way harder odds than this thing actually working because we're talking about The Bachelor. And look, again, I just not enough juice. That was supposed to be the most dramatic thing that happened, that a family made a conscious, normal person decision. Like people used to like love to be on The Bachelor. They used to get families that were like all about whether they were like the person or not. They were like ready to make their moment. Now people don't even want their moments.
I know. But like Juliana and and what Latia had like the entire like state on there on there and stuff
And
like
good for
that.
them. Nice families. I have no issue with them. Great families. It's just a show with no juice.
Yeah.
Uh,
The wedding shoot photos were terrible. What a terrible date.
no, I've always said that's a cardinal no-go on The
It's so bad.
Bachelor. It's weird, especially this close. I think then you're getting, frankly, it's worse than them doing it early on because you're so close that
Yeah.
there are actually feelings involved for the women and even for him as well, right? It is a little weird. And look, again, I will final three: Zoe, Juliana, and Letty. I've been leaning Juliana for a while. I'm going to stick with that.
Yeah.
Obviously, with the fantasy suites, Brian, and the women tell all and stuff like that. There'll be a little bit of drama with women tell all, not enough to get me out of bed.
No, I think it's gonna be Julia. I think Zoe goes home next.
Me too. I was shocked that, frankly, again, the family stuff aside, Zoe's had the least amount of time with him one on one. She's still riding in. Again, I agree with you. I don't see how she can make the final two.
Yeah, because I think if the Deacon actually showed up, I think she would have been eliminated tonight.
I agree. I agree, Brian. Is what it is. Like it
Yeah,
just
there's nothing to talk about.
just is what it is. We're going to continue, obviously, two more episodes of the show here before it goes on hiatus, the whole franchise for a while, which will be a good thing. But we have a lot of shows that we're covering. Survivor's back. Amazing Race is back this week. We have our finale of Love is Blind season 8 and the reunion. We also have the finale and reunion of the Traders US season 3 coming this week. So a lot of stuff, just besides also our Bravo coverage, multiple shows, our Love It Hip Hop, everything and anything in between. But check us out: Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all at the reality, guys. You won't miss a thing. But until next week, for myself and Brian, thank you so much for watching. Peace.